about 2-3 hours ago now. Started right around, I don't know, 11, 12-ish, and it's now right around 2:10. And we have got just under a foot already. Granted, it's supposed to stop here in the next few hours, but they say it's going to be lingering on overnight. But I figured, well, I got 5 minutes, I would try to plow a little bit for y'all. Especially during the daytime, that don't happen much. Stuff here. Got a nice fine thin layer of ice underneath. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much trouble after. As far as the road's cleaning up, because we weren't able to put a brine down before the storm. The AM shift did put a brine down before the storm, so you can see I'm trying to turn, but I don't have any weight on the front. Gonna do what she wants. Today is the 7th of February, I think. Yeah, something like that, yeah. They said it was going to be a pretty good storm, but their estimation of totals was a little bit off. Said somewhere between 5 and 8 in the morning, 5 to 8 in the afternoon, but it really didn't start until the afternoon. It's definitely over 1 inch an hour at the moment. No, it doesn't look like it's really snowing that bad. It's I don't know. It's kind of weird. Usually the lake effect adds up quick, but this stuff, as thin as it is and it's grainy, really has done quite a number on the road. So it may be a late one. Like I said, it's supposed to stop around 10 o'clock tonight, or about 7, 8 o'clock tonight for us. So we will see. Should be enough time to get it cleaned up before 10, but all depends on how much it lingers. Guess I really don't need to worry about the tails. Probably going to be doing this 2 or 3 more times tonight. Or as you can see already, it's been probably 5 minutes since we did that first pass, and it's already got a dusting on top of it, so it does not take long at the rate we're at. I started this recording before I checked the 40-minute one I did in the truck the other day, which I'm gonna do my best to get another truck one out tonight. All depends on how the battery is after this one and the memory. I think I forgot to delete the truck one after I uploaded it the other day, so I don't expect there to be all that much memory left on it. Like I said before, what I'm pushing on over here is that is our salt pond for runoff. It's a catch basin. All the water runs to it. But as you can see, for the amount of salt that's in it, apparently it's not. Oh, the thing will fall off again. Apparently it hasn't been mixed up because we got a lot of. We're off of it right now. That's just how deep it, or how deep we're actually going on to it. You guys can hear when we kind of enter it. The ice isn't all that smooth from all the plowing we've done on top of it. And where I broke through a couple nights. Not made the smartest decisions with it, just in case we had to do what we're doing right now, which is plowing over the top of it. It's not all that easy on the equipment, but you can actually see the ripple. Get across the parking lot without having to move it with the loader. So that thing's pretty useless when it gets a little bit of crap underneath it, especially with your iron down. That's why you got to keep your momentum going when you're plowing. Coming back to the shop, you're pretty much empty, so no weight on it. Nothing's really working with you at that time. The heat a little bit here. It's going to cook me out of the cab. That's another luxury that I'm still trying to get used to. This is besides my 244J at the old rental place that I used to work at. I had a pretty good heater in it in the wintertime too. The AC was non-existent in the summertime, and that was primarily when I was in it, but definitely have some decent equipment, and state funded and whatnot. But on the other hand, you know, a lot of departments we aren't. I mean, we got freaking flashlights that are from probably 1980s, other things like that. But in the equipment category, they basically keep it about every 10 years. I don't know about equipment. I haven't been here long enough to see equipment go. Actually, yeah, we did let go of a broom tractor, a mower, and a backhoe last year. And I think they were 80s. The backhoe was freaking gorgeous though. Also, it was a two-wheel drive Ford. But you want to talk about no hours. Of course, here with the state, at least in the state I'm in, we've got certs, which is certifications for each piece of equipment, including plow truck, loader, backhoe, dozer. You guys get the picture. Even chainsaw. Until you get them certs, unless you are specifically requested or told otherwise by a supervisor, from my understanding, you cannot operate or use that piece of equipment until you're certified on it. And it's really an absolute joke. I mean, I understand how the state's trying to cover their ass, but you know, coming here after running excavator for years, loader, forklift for freaking majority of the years that I've worked, everything just had a freaking forklift with it. I wasn't able to operate anything except for a pickup truck or a patrol truck, which is like a light duty dump truck, that type of deal. No air. Ooh, we're fogging up in here now. Oh yeah, we're fogging up quick. Like I said, the state's just doing that to cover their own ass. But the way they tell you to run something, a lot of times it's not obviously the way that it's going to be run. They say you're working for the state, you've got nothing but time and blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the other thing. But if they expect you to do a pre-op on a truck every single time you use it, a pre-op, no. If they expect you to do every single thing on the pre-op every time you use it, you wouldn't be able to leave the yard for a good 45 minutes to an hour. And that doesn't work all that well for supervisors that are trying to get a job done. Or anybody with a bit of work ethic. Obviously, make sure your tires are good, check your oil, do a quick brake check, that type of deal. However, if that truck is to go down due to one of the things that I should have checked, or whoever should have checked, it is your ass. But it's one of them damned if you do, damned if you don't things. I mean, in all reality, I would be covered if before we got in this plow truck, I was to do a thorough pre-op. I don't know if that's even arguable. I don't know. Because it's times of emergency, things go out the window. There's state of emergency, this type of snow. I don't know if they've issued a state of emergency yet or not. I know that the schools got done freaking right around 9 o'clock this morning. I don't know. But I would think they would still expect you to do your normal pre-op daily unless issued otherwise. So I don't know. It's just different, that's for sure. If you have any type of work ethic and you come to a state job, it'll really get under your skin, I will tell you that. And that's why I'm taking tests for other jobs at the moment. Because when you start getting comfortable with it, it's already got you right by the balls. And say you were to lose the job or want to, work for somebody else, and you get too freaking used to this type of employment. It's gonna be hard. Like I've said, a lot of these guys that have been here for years, if they ever had to get another job, I don't know how the heck they do it. The amount of whining and griping and just absolute laziness drives me nuts. And it's good that it still does after 3 years. 3 years, I think. It's my third or fourth winter here. Don't get me wrong, sometimes the slow days are nice. I will say that. But when it becomes a slow day to a slow week, or even a slow month, which we've had them, you want to talk, I mean, it'll get under your skin. It's different, that's for sure. Doesn't make you wonder how some of these guys are pushing 400 pounds. Probably even 5, to be honest. I would not be a bit surprised. I so want to push over that freaking cedar, but I won't. Because I think the top of it would break off and smack me. Chunk of Frosty. He's gone. Sure, you can do donuts out here with this thing. It is freaking slippery. beginning of the video, and it is covered over again. Like I said, it's going to keep covering until hopefully about 7. Then hopefully it'll quit altogether. That way I can get home. So yes, the overtime checks are nice, but being home with a family and waking up at a decent hour in the morning is nicer. Especially when you've already had 3, now we're at somewhere upwards of 200 to 300 hours overtime already. Right around 35 to 50 hours overtime a week. Or be a week or every 2, I don't remember. For the past month and a half, 2 months. So, you know, Christmas, right around Christmas time, that was when it really started. So we worked Christmas Day, 60 hours Christmas Day. Either way, I'm going to wrap it up here, make myself a sandwich, and then get ready to go out. Throw this thing on the charger before I go out with the truck. So I'll end it here, guys. We will see you in the truck in a bit.